So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. So we went up to a junkyard with 2,600 muscle cars in it. You may have seen the video. It's completely off grid. They don't even have phone service. There's no website or anything. I think I was the very first person to ever videotape and put it up on the web. So I did go through the 4 hours of video there and pulled out the Pontiac stuff. You'll see a ton of first generation Firebirds and Catalinas and GTOs and Le Mans and everything, Grand Prix, Grand Ams. So you'll see all that in there. I went through, edited, I pulled out, made a highlight for you Pontiac guys. And so here's the highlight for the Pontiacs. This place is just nirvana. It's crazy. It's worth coming up just to walk around. Give yourself about 2 hours. It's mostly GM. There's some Ford, there's some other, well, there's a lot of Ford, a lot of GM. I didn't see too much Mopar stuff, but that's okay. This is probably the coolest, craziest place I've ever been. So I'm at a place called Old Gold, and look at this place. This gentleman has, you come in and you just see every kind of car you wanted. He just asks you don't open up the hoods and you don't open up the doors, and you can walk around. Look at this. And then you got a Pontiac, and you got, this looks like a 74, 76 Grand Am right there. Yeah, that's a Grand Am. My cousin had one of these. They were originally white or orange. Guys, I remember that. And look at this truck. You walking up here, and there are hoods for every type of 1950s or 60s car that you can think of. And then you just have row upon row of doors for everything. Everything he don't have in the yard looks like he has a door for it. An El Camino. Look at all the fenders. Just fender, all the body parts you would need. Engine blocks. Glass, all original glass. Firebird, look at that. That is what's left of a Firebird. First generation Firebird. A 68 or a 69 Chevelle. You have a Vega station wagon. Another Vega. Some Pontiacs in here. Look at all these Pontiacs. I don't know if we're going to be able to show all 2,600 cars, but we're going to show as much as we can as you walk around down here. And then you've got, what do we have over here? You've got a convertible Catalina, convertible, I'm not sure what that is, but you got a Mopar over there, or is that a Fairlane? And this is an Oldsmobile right here. Yeah, we're going to have to do a couple. There's going to probably be about 3 videos made from this because we will not have time on one video. And I want to say that is a, I don't even know what that is back there. We're going to take a walk. Everywhere you look, there is just a car you want to save and a car you want to build. Front end of a Grand Prix. Front end of a Pontiac Grand Prix. As we keep going, just every kind of, do you need an original Cragar? Do you need original Super Sport rim? Just rims after rims.
It goes way over there.
There's a Chevy 2, another El Camino, another first generation quarter panel for, this is not a Camaro, I don't think. This is a Pontiac. You have another first generation Pontiac and another first generation Pontiac and another Chevelle and a Ford. We're gonna have to probably end up coming back here several times for you guys. Number one, this is a beautiful place. The property, I mean, blue sky, everything is nice. I mean, it's spread out and overgrown, some of it, but it is not hard to get around. This is just crazy. So let's continue. Let's go and see. Now, I'm starting to think maybe I should look for specific cars. Maybe there's a GTO. Maybe there's something that we haven't seen yet, because he seems to have one of everything. Yeah, the rims here, he's got rims for everything.
Brand new.
Even in the back, school buses. Everything. And actually, here you go. Here's either a Le Mans or a GTO convertible ragtop. What was I just saying? Where's the GTOs at? So here you go. This is a 66, I think. Either a 65 or it's not. Well, I thought it was a ragtop because of the way the top looked, but actually it's a hard top that's just been destroyed. But I don't know if it's a Le Mans, but it looks like a 66, 65 or 66. Let's go up here and take a look at, what's the tag say? 67. 67-24217 PON 9533 RR code. Still has a back seat in it. More Pontiacs over there. I see, yeah. What do we have? Let's see what we got over. You've got, is that a Chevelle? You've got what's left of a Chevelle convertible, 1967. Bumpers, 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 tires, engine blocks, grills. We just have, there's literally over 2,000 cars here. And I don't know if any of them is newer than 1975. You got ambulances. There's Pontiacs. That's a Pontiac ambulance. A what?
A crane.
There's a crane. Mm-hmm. So he has heavy duty cranes. Let's walk down here. And while it seems like these are not in any type of order, and I don't know if they really are, they look like at one time they were in order. Like right up here, we have a ton of first generation Camaros.
and Firebirds. Or I'm sorry, second generation Camaros and Firebirds. Right here. Watch out for snakes or anything. So we've got some third generation, second generation Camaros, Firebirds. There's a 70 or 70 to 73 right there. Go down here to the some more second and third generation, excuse me, second and third generation Camaros, second and third generation Camaros and Firebirds. And I see some Mopars up here. Are they Mopars? No. Pontiac. So now we've got Pontiac station wagons, Pontiac convertibles, Pontiac Tempests, all Pontiacs. Just here's another Pontiac. What is this, a Tempest convertible? GTO. Let's see if we have any GTOs in here. Nope, that looks like a Tempest. Pontiacs. Let's see. Catalinas. Let's see what else we have here. An Executive. Grand Ams. That looks like it might be some GTOs lined up over there. Another Pontiac Le Mans or a GTO. Have Pontiac Le Mans, Le Mans. Another Pontiac Le Mans. Another Grand Prix. Another Grand Prix. Another Grand Prix from the early 70s, late 60s. Just a lot of Pontiacs everywhere you look. Pontiacs, now we have some Oldsmobiles over here. There's an Olds 88. There's even deer here. But this is like acres and acres. Let's see, real slow. Acres. This is acres and acres and acres and acres of cars. And they have been collected here since the 1950s. So we don't have time to actually even go down and look at every one of these because we only have 2 hours. And I'm trying to get as many as I can for you guys so that way you can see what's here. And now we're going to get up to the pony cars. Look at all these first generation Pontiacs. Chevelles and Pontiacs. So this is what you guys have been really looking for. Where's my phone? Let me put this on hold. So you've got rows of Pontiac, 1970s Pontiacs. GTOs, Le Mans. Look at this. GTO right here. What is this, a 65, 64? I'll come over. So April's finding so much stuff as well. But we just go through here and you just see everything. Look at this. GTOs and Le Mans, GTOs Le Mans, GTO Le Mans, Le Mans, Le Mans, GTO Le Mans. I would have to spend 2 days up here looking at serial numbers to figure out there's a Judge up here. Is that a Judge right there? You got the orange paint of a GTO Judge. It's possible. It's got a hood. What does that say on the side? Let's see. GTO. So right here you have a GTO. And he doesn't want the hood lifted, so I can't tell you if this is a Judge or not. But there's a GTO for you. Whole long line of GTOs, Fords, Falcons, Fairlanes. No, we're gonna go over and see. So April's telling me there's a Chevrolet Brookwood. I don't even know what that is. Chevys, Pontiacs. I've never seen this many. I'll be right there, April. I'm going to come up there in a second. Yep, I just want to go down this row. I have never seen this many first generation Firebirds just sitting here. You got Firebirds, Le Mans, another Pontiac, possibly GTO, possible Le Mans, another first generation Firebird, another first generation Firebird, a first generation Firebird convertible, another first generation Firebird, a 1960, I want to say 64 Le Mans or GTO, another Le Mans, and then second generation Firebirds. That's okay. So you've got first, that's a Firebird, second generation Firebird, second generation, another first generation, another first generation.
I could come up here every day for the rest of my life and just walk around. So, if you're in Old Town, Florida, and you can come in, you're not allowed, don't touch anything, don't open doors, don't open things unless you're trying to buy it. But to just look around, it's worth it. Your brain will explode.
April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.